I think one last point, I think when David was talking about data, I think what matters more in terms of fairness is to make the decision-making process clear. So if you've got something difficult to decide, which actually definitely is difficult if you're deciding what the business is or isn't going to do, this top level metrics, what can the business offer? That is difficult. And the reason why it's difficult is that there are winners and losers, okay, in that, and you have to be clear. And so you go through a consult and decide. So you say to people, well, just this is what I'm planning to do. And I'd please be open and tell me what you think openly, because I'm going to decide based on what you tell me. So if you don't tell me things, don't come back and say, look, you didn't tell me this. And actually, I might disagree with you, but I'm going to make a decision. And so what versus where the perception of unfairness can come in is far more to do with if you're not clear about the decision-making process, you can, in a consultative organization, which is always thought to be utopia, but in fact is hell. Constant consultative, people need decisions to create certainty. It's the framework they operate within, Nick. The blank sheet of paper is hell for people. So you need to have a combination of consultation plus decision making, and then respect for decision making rather than going back over decisions. So the critical thing is to get those decisions at the right top level, from which, and sometimes you get them wrong, and leaders, and I've got those decisions wrong, and you say you need to make sure you reverse them for at the right time, at the right point. But it's a difficult thing to do because it's a fundamental shift, and it's about having the humility as a leader. Say, look, I got this wrong, guys. We're going to switch tactic, but still, have that humility. And actually, all you have is the present, Nick. So the notion of a long-term plan, I think, a lot of strategy was always based upon developing, the status quo moving forwards around very few metrics. I think those metrics are shot to pieces, and we're looking at the wrong things. That's why people are stressed, Nick. We're just measuring the wrong things.